Okay.
That's the turn. That's where the cast starts. And then there's a Y in the cast where the sink joins it. So it's flowing now?
It is. But a lot of rust, a lot of scale.
Channeling like crazy. And here's the drop.
Yep.
Where I was fighting everything. I can see that.
Oh, so it's hung up the drop, do you think?
It's hung up in the vertical. Look at the
The
paper right
entire
there.
section.
It's hung up in the vertical.
The cast needs to be
I think the cast needs to be replaced.
all of it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There is no ifs, ands, or buts
So that's
about
the
it.
issue.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
So what do you think about
That's the vertical.
that's the vertical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
aiming straight down.
So there's a problem downstairs though, right?
Maybe.
Because if that toilet and this are going down, they're both having issues. It was coming up the shower here.
If they
That's
both
because that's tying in right there.
Tying in right here.
Yes. The other shower's fine. The other
But-
bathtub's fine.
was
But-
it coming from that toilet?
Yeah,
That's
but
what
why
he's
is
saying.
that toilet?
I think it's, well, we got to get it
This
open.
the
and
sink definitely is. If this
Like,
is
why
the
would they have
big-
two
this-
plugs at once?
I think they're just cast iron sack screwed. I don't know.
And it's 3-inch cast iron, which is just one.
Yeah.
It's so small already, and then you shrink it. Now you're down to a 2-inch pipe.
So that cast has got to go. So from what you see, the cast is going down the outside wall.
That I don't know.
Okay,
Is it?
but it's cast going down because in the basement you look up and all you see is ABS. At some point there's a transition.
Yeah, generally what they do, what I've seen in this era is usually the between floors and down to the basement is cast because they want it quiet.
You
But
trust ABS to
it's
be quiet.
ABS in the basement.
Yeah,
But
that's
in the
pretty
basement,
common.
there's no sound in the first floor.
Oh, I see what you're
They
saying.
want
cast
it
is a
quiet
lot
through
quieter.
the walls, so when you flush up here, you're sitting on the couch, you don't hear it flush.
Yeah, yeah.
And ideally,
So you do see this.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
Of where they have ABS in the basement and cast in the living
Okay.
levels.
Because I saw ABS everywhere and I was looking at this, I'm like, that's cast. That's weird.
Not really.
Okay.
So here's the turn.
That's,
So,
yep.
right under you, basically.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 11 to 12 feet before the drop. That way.
That's
Pretty much the outside wall you're
pretty much
guessing?
the outside wall, yep.
Okay, so basically.
And then it's cast going
That's pretty cool.
I'm still in cast.
And
Vertical
you drop down and it's
down to shit.
down to where it's all hung up and you
Pretty
can
much.
just see the buildup. I'm still in cast vertical, at least down to 4.5, but I don't know how much further it goes. It dumped from chewing that up, but it just dumped a whole pipe of water and all that stayed. There's some major buildup in there. This is recording. You can actually take screenshots of it too.
see if you can push through it.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's been happening. It's been rolling. That 3-inch is so crusty.
He's just showing me the camera.
There's ABS, I believe.
Yeah, it's coming through one of the can
Smoothness.
lights in front of
No,
the
that's
fireplace
gas
and all
still.
the
Is it?
water is.
You sure? That's pretty darn smooth. I think that's just rust coloration. I think the transition
Okay,
is
sounds
right
good, Dad. Alright, okay, bye.
Right there. No, that might still be. There's cast.
Okay.
There's the
I didn't
transition.
see that. And we are recording this, so.
Oh, you're fine.
Where it sweeps back and forth. Because it actually zigzags right there.
I'm just more curious, right?
Then it's ABS after that, which I'm out of push because it offset.
The pipe is junk.
This is rust colored
Yep.
from the upstairs down.
From our standpoint, we see this a lot, cleaning drains.
Especially
We could descale it and go in and machine the inside of it, but I'll be honest, having 3-inch cast in there, I could almost guarantee, and especially when you had leaking over there, there's pinholes in it, and us going in there getting very aggressive, gonna make more holes. So
So what do you have to do?
I think we're gonna have to open up the ceiling downstairs.
The wall.
Well, and I mean, it's leaking through one of the can lights right now,
Yeah.
so.
does your homeowner's insurance cover any of this? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
I think we have to look into it.
It'd be worth the call.
Well, I can tell them what.
Tell them you had a pipe fail in the wall, and does our insurance cover the replacement or the repair? I mean, I'm sure they'll cover some of the drywall from the water damage, but in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty low end compared to having to open up stuff to replace the
Oh,
pipes.
yeah,
Most of them are $1,000 plus deductible, but.